Welcome back, everyone, to Limbus Company. I am me. I'm joined by my good friend Hunter.
Hello.
Hello. And we are going to Asia 10 draws, and Shirley, and our 1 draws, and Shirley get index device Don Quixote, yes, who is psychopath. Yes. Yep, this one draw right here. This is going to be it.
Yep, just a quick one draw.
LCBs can upgrade to level 3, right?
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, it's possible. Alright.
Just get the ID right here.
Right here. Right here.
Just
There it
right
is.
here.
There
Yeah,
it is.
boom.
Right there.
It's just that easy.
Boom, it's just that easy. Boom.
It is just that easy.
Boom.
That's funny.
No! No!
That's like the polar opposite very happy Don Quixote.
It is funny, but so what do I want?
Oops. Don't worry, you'll just get it on the wrong banner.
No, yeah, that happened. I mean, we just saw it could happen. Man, it was just that easy, and then it wasn't just that easy. Ooh. This one right there, this one's gonna upgrade.
Yeah.
Ha!
Ooh. Not quite.
Not quite. I don't give a shit about Ryoshu. Especially sounds like I'm gonna get the Ryoshu I care about. I'm on a booby.
Right.
All of my luck is gone.
But little do gamblers know, they just are 1 10-pull on the Don Quixote banner away from getting it.
Ah, you know what? You're 100% right.
Right?
You're 100%.
You're thinking, I'm not gonna get it, but you are. You just gotta, just real quick. Just right
You're
there.
100% right.
Boom. Yeah, see, what do I say? It's just that easy.
Okay, there you are. You're 100% right, Hunter.
Always. It's just that easy.
That's funny. I was gonna be like, maybe I'll pull a funny and do another 10 draw, but I got it. So. And the index people look interesting, I must say, though.
The index, I think, is probably the coolest of the fingers. Just to my personal aesthetic taste.
Wow, an aesthetic design for Otis that like gives her cool swords. Gun!
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 That's Otis, but she's in the LCA.
She has activated kill mode. So she also has a model that changes. That's fun.
Yes, I don't know how much you've seen of the new Don Quixote ID, but
literally nothing but this.
It definitely progresses.
Right.
It's one of those IDs that gets stronger. Oh, just a quick Faust?
A quick Faust. Yep, a quick Faust.
Just a quick one of those.
Yep.
You know, you can fill out the...
Yep, there's a quick Faust.
Alright, well, Index team is a go. Both Index IDs, just like that.
Just like that.
It's just that easy.
You know I gotta get a quick Otis real quick. You know.
Oh, stop! You need to stop. It's too much.
I gotta get
stop.
it.
You need to stop. You're gonna have no pulls for Walpurgis. Stop.
이 날개의 망치라는 이 날개
Jesus. Fantastic. What am I looking at? Can I just buy the Otis? I can just buy the Otis when she comes out in 2 days or whatever.
I think you can start her now, actually.
Can I? Oh, I can. Fantastic.
전파
Just snap that real quick.
긴급
Oh, yeah.
자폐합금. 또 불량.
Kopeshas are
라이플 압력
cool. I like
조절 장치.
Kopeshas.
이것도
looking.
불량이고.
Huh?
Neat looking.
Yeah, they're neat weapons. But anyway, with now with my absolute uninhibited shitload of threat I have, that I truly just don't care about. Yes. The mark of the prescript. What is this? At Chapoise and sinking mark of prescript, which is probably like a special something.
심장에 나선 없는 자가 이곳을 배회하면 나리가 좋아하지 않을 테지. 마법의 삐삐님도 로신한테도 그렇게 생각하지
Rocinante, no!
않나?
I assume you don't want to read this.
I mean, I'll read it. It's just I read this one actually earlier today. It is interesting. I don't think it really spoils anything in the Canto.
Because I mean, these limits, these are just us hanging out. It's like, if you want to do it, cool. If not, also cool.
Fair enough.
Like, I am in zero rush to be like, oh, I have to be caught up to fucking.
Gotta do XYZ.
I gotta.
Actually, let's save it. Let's
save it. Okay. But yeah, I'm not like, I need to be caught up to Canto 9.
Yeah. I just don't think I have the quite have the manic energy in me right now necessary to voice that Uptai story. Yeah, slight difference between the Uptai 1 and Uptai 4 art, just very mild.
Yeah, just fucking. I will be honest. Just like when I launched the game to do my dailies or whatever, and I saw this, my first unfiltered thought was, why are we getting a Nier Automata crossover now?
Yep, the Faust kind of looks like 2B.
That was my first. Why did that happen? I figured if that was happening, Hunter would have told me like months in advance.
새로운 지령입니다. 목에 칼날을 들이대었을 때 저항하는 뒷골목 거주자 7을 참아라. 당신들의 숫자와 같군요. 그럼
Well, she changes significantly less than Dawn does. True Faust.
Yes, the Dawn ID is perhaps a little more. It's got a little more sauce.
The sauce.
This is a more basic member of the Index. But hey, that retires Butler Faust from the sinking team. Long was her reign.
Long was her reign on that sinking team. Kopesh that I never actually ran.
오제트 감사. 시타는 나와 함께 좌측 구역으로. 탈라타. 아샤라는 건물을 끼고 뒤쪽으로 크게 돌아간다. 나머지 인원은
Now,
한 위치에서
does she have ammo, or does her gun just a fun effect?
I don't understand.
Don't understand. What do you mean I can't just shoot gun infinitely? Fine, you'll say fucking until I get you from random. Oh, she gains aggro. Oh. Neat. Also, remember LCA fracture round about to be spent by this kill. At 2 or fewer LCA fracture round reload 5 times that, unless she has like 1 fucking base bullet. I feel like it's a lot. Doesn't say where I'm. In my quick 30-second scan, I've not found how much ammo she has. Spend two. Ah! No, she has an amount. I don't know what the amount is, but it's an amount. It's normally the passives where it's like they start with 12 bullets or whatever.
Not necessarily. It may just be. Click on it. What does it say is max count for the first round? 16. Yeah.
I mean, I guess she uses like
She does use a lot of bullets.
4, like it's 4 every skill 3. Like, I mean, granted,
What's the skill 2 spend it to?
No.
No, interesting.
Yeah, it's 4 every skill 3. I just feel like that's not like 4 every skill 3 with 5 reloads of 16. That just feels like a lot.
I think it is. I think that is a lot, actually.
Sand. On Clash lose gains.
So I guess she's a big counterplier. Which makes sense if she's competing with Butler of Wuthering Heights, whose whole thing is being fairly consistent with count using Echoes of the Manor. If you're not getting Echoes of the Manor from Faust or Otis, then you need something else to replace it, because it's quite strong.
What are those are gonna be? And since she's sinking, so at least it feels like she's supposed to at least be somewhat with these guys. Voicing.
But Otis would what?
Well, she's sinking like these two, so it feels like they would be. There's words. She's supposed to be somewhat with these new ones, these semi.
In terms of like team composition, I'd say so, yeah.
Gain shield equal to 50% max HP once per turn. Reduce shield gain by 1.5%.
You should-
Karmic consequence.
You should read Don Quixote's kit. It is so massive.
I saw the picture and I went, yep, that's a season 9 character right there. Alright, so she has 2 skill ones. Alright. Let these hands gonna catch these hands. And the skill is marked to mark the prescript. Out of power plus 1. Deal damage. For going power plus 1 for every poise on self and sinking on target. Max 2 on use. Gain poise count. That's good poise count game. On hit. Gain poise
Yes.
count. Gain poise count.
And it increases even more later once she starts getting her power-ups going.
If this skill is marked with prescript, deal this damage. Going power plus 1. Do extra stuff. Lose SP 3 per 2 times. Inflict sinking and poise. This skill is marked. Do better. Gain poise. She gains so much poise. Jesus. Makes sense if you're a poise character. I think you kind of need to just gain a lot of. After attack, lose a lot of SP. I never like those unless they're like, unless they are a negative person. My brain don't like this skill. Make me worse.
You should click on, I think the unlock tells you.
Unlock. Get the start going over certain grace of the prescript attack effect stage.
Yeah, so basically, as long as she's following the prescript orders, she gets SP back upon doing prescript stuff. So the SP loss is an incentive to obey the semi-random elements of the ID. Because it's going to pick like a random enemy or abnormality part, and then a random skill on your dashboard, and tell you to use both.
Unbreakable. When gains power plus 1, deals 40% damage for every unlock stage, a max of 120%. Wow. Big damage. Prescript device 1, prescript device 2, prescript device 3, device 4, based on unlock stage yourself. Inflict. Yeah. Yep. This right here. This means something to me. Yep.
Nope.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Do a thing. Get a buff. Mm-hmm.
So the final stage is just win the encounter, if you actually look at it. Eliminate all enemies before the next prescript arrives.
Oh. Okay. Win.
It just means you're fully ramped up.
Let's see. Take 10% from the index units. That seems strong to have in a passive. I don't like her passive being the others of her thing do more damage.
Well, it's the same for Faust. The prescript targets just take more damage from index units.
Oh.
I believe that's also in Faust's passive.
Oh, look, I didn't look even look at passive. Apply mark prescript, base X because he's unlock 2 effective prioritizations 3 on the effects above. Yep, there's a lot of the. That seems like a fucking P plus enter character. Chin's like in Shin.
Shin, like the Mersol with the gunblade.
If prescript was
Menacing golden aura.
USP and gain grace of the creed. Script. Yeah, that's. Next, you can prescript target your USP and gain. Oh, yes. Then prescript was executed. This turn gain karmic. Not gain karmic. And this unit attempt to execute. But could not target the enemy to that company. Not gain karmic into the other turn. Turn ahead. Gain unlock. Okay. Oh, faith! Love faith.
Faith beyond question.
Yeah, do a thing. Do damage. Do more damage.
The great magic beeper.
Yeah, the fucking bomb collar.
Oh no, the great magic beeper is her prescript device.
Yeah, the bomb
It's
collar.
feeding her the orders.
The bomb collar. And oh, sorry, heal 15 SP. I mean, a non.
Yeah, that's actually a really
That's a
strong.
really strong support.
It's like N-Corp Faust, but for sinking team instead of bleed team. Instead of 3 lust res, 3 gloom res,
this
heal 15 SP.
prioritizes plus coin identities. That's really nice if you're.
And also not something Faust has.
This effect uses infection the damage up as well. This effect does not apply to units under the effects of every such as ego, corrosion, panic.
I assume that specific thing where it says this does not prioritize or it prioritizes plus coin identities is so you don't lose the Knight of Despair Rogion like negative power.
It is fucking is. 15 for 2 hours of the E they lose 5 SP.
If they lost SP.
That was basically
His main thing is when he's on field, he's helping allies with SP.
Yeah, I'm just wondering since like in my brain he was the other SP heal guy. 15 seems like a lot. I feel like it's really good. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like N-Corp Faust.
Really good. Okay, anyway,
It is strong,
but
also not using it. Using the support means you're not using it on field, and it's quite strong on field too. But I guess it becomes active when she dies. So
permission to punch Beeper. Wait, no, it's permission to Beeper.
permission to beeper.
Permission to Beeper. It is fun, like looking through all. Beeper beats Rock.
10 out of 10 times.
Scissor beats Rock.
That's true. I think that's actually the correct sentence from the I'll go for scissors Otis ego.
Squalidity. Butler beats Rock. Anyway, I shouldn't waste time on. LCB, we got a voice act. Alright, get in there.
명을 받듭니다.
Oh, you guys are backups. Get out of there.
걸맞는 곳이어야 사냥감인가.
Fucking Merceau being the last one, just every time, just ah! I wonder who this could be. I look from beyond the glass window. The sinners battle furiously inside the large indoor arena. I was Otis, I think.
I think so.
Right. With my like 1 or 2 female voices.
Yup.
Yes. You damned imbeciles! What's the point of everyone rushing the same enemy that's already staggered, nearly dead?
Win rate gaming.
Win me.
Faust had attacked that entity first. The blame lies flatly with the others' delayed decisions. Apologies. Yet concerned was I that to not dispose swiftly of that foe would... I think this is a great show of teamwork.
I had no idea how hopeless the sinners were in battle without my commands. It's fun, like, it's fun that there's, like, at least it's showing that Dante is doing something when it really doesn't feel like it.
Dante is important. Trust.
Trust, guys, you have to understand. If Dante wasn't here, they'd be worthless. Somehow, after however long they've been working together, they still have zero coordination. Somehow. Damn it, why won't any of you listen to my orders?
Oi, you genius! Oh, hold on. Oi, your genius order was how the lass's head ended up dangling from 1/4 of her neck.
It was a necessary sacrifice to gain an edge in battle.
Be thee not? How befitting of a hero it is to perish in the place of her compatriot.
I like to imagine, going off of, like, the blue and, like, the dripping blood, that not only is Dawn putting on the facade of old Dawn, she is bleeding out right now, putting on the facade of old Dawn. Commitment to the bit.
Beyond even death.
Just actor gets shot, goes on with the scene. Don Quixote. Donkey. Donkey!
Donkey!
Donkey! Don Quixote falls with a merciless onslaught of enemies. I had so many things I want to say to them, most of which are variations of "you're doing it wrong," but I had no choice but to watch as their woefully abysmal decisions continue to bungle the fight. If I tried, the three sisters next to me would get in my way, claiming they haven't finished collecting the... Did we? Yeah, we did. We finished.
You finished what?
My brain was trying to remember we did the other one, the fifth Walpurgis night, or whatever it is. Which we did.
Yes.
We did. This one's reaction speed to emergencies is exceptionally fast.
I can take this one if you want.
Oh, sure. So, can I help them now?
Will you stop pacing and compose yourself? We are almost done here.
I was close.
That should be more than enough data. Take control, manager.
I had a lot I wanted to say, but let's help the sinners out of spine first. You guys suck. How have you, like, not learned how to work together yet after years? Just do that.
Silly geese.
Silly geese. Just ignore this unopposed punch that's gonna deck you in the fucking face. Do a block. Do a funny hee-hee-ha-ha block.
불가 위압 막아내지 못하리.
내 뒤로.
I like the new Spear Ryoshi. Her animations are fun.
The drifter, yeah.
All right. Less than I do. Can you guys flip a coin, please? Can you guys flip a coin, please?
No heads for you.
No heads for me.
고리 어지러지랄 테지.
Favorite. You guys got a lot staggered. Oh my. Wow. Commit die.
시비수에게 명한다.
막아내지 못하리.
이 앞에 숨쉬는 자 누구나 살려보내지 마라.
내 뒤로
It's so weird, like having like nearly 3,000 thread now.
친히 목을
It's a lot.
I could just burn all of that uptying shit I don't care about. One of these days you'll get a heads. One of these days.
That day may not be soon though.
Oh bless. Stop it. No, that doesn't help. That one doesn't help. Where are you, Faust? There you are, Faust. That's a dominating. Don't want to give it up. Oh, that's why she's doing an ego. Ah, I see. What is your defense? I don't ever use it. Oh, do battlefield retreat. That doesn't help.
Well, when he battlefield retreats a Heisho, and the one that subs in is also a Heisho, that Heisho will use their skill 3 at the start of the next combat. So if you cycle Heisho, they repeatedly use their skills 3s. And there is a point to it, but it doesn't help against Starter Blossom Star, no.
Yeah. You know what? You'll be fine. You'll be fine, Hanlu. Just tank it. You know, or could be smart and be like, hey, you. Is that a win? I don't think so. You know, looking at the math, that doesn't look like an. I guess it's a neutral because it doesn't matter if she flips heads or tails, and she's at 4 SP. I guess
Yeah,
that's why it's a neutral.
If she flips heads, you lose, and if she doesn't, you win.
You know what? I failed every head flip so far. This time it'll be different.
keep
I like that attitude.
The hands of fate have to flip the other way sooner or later.
회풍
Thank you, Ryoshi.
Do the thing. Very good. Do the thing. Very good.
바람 불어오는 대로 짓밟아라.
Nice.
Oh,
She did flip, but I also failed the flip, so I lost.
alas.
Ow! I mean, not really, but ow! Thank you. God forbid you guys flip fucking heads. Well, yeah, God forbid. You're at a 53% chance you fail twice, or God
Keep
forbid.
내 뒤로
무용하군요.
말로 받아내라. 놈이 푸름을 저 해줄 보여내. 하나 넘고 둘 넘고.
I need that Merso high show so I can just keep throwing in high shows at them. Yeah, clown Kai of high show. Oh
Clown
no.
God of Heisho.
As expected for executive manager, the exceptional development of your strategic genius reminds me of the early years of my career. Who are you, Otis? Are you Odysseus?
Probably.
Probably. Did you steal his identity? Are you his wife? Uh-huh. Thanks. Whew. Got anything to snack on, guys? I'm starving here after that brawl.
You will maintain an empty stomach for the duration of the tests. Next on the docket is...
I would have... Oh, that's Marceau for a massage venue. This is... Whose idea was this anyway? Well, if you really want to get into it, we can trace this right back to your vacationer crest, Gregor. Not this would have happened about that, but yeah. Oh, come on, fellas. There's gotta be more to it than that. Sure, there was. Now that would have made any difference. Because, like Ishmael said, this all began with Gregor's particularly egregious stretching. Punches, someone in the
길을
face.
남겼군. 핏물진 길일 뿐이지만 세월이 지나면 홍원
Bug stretching. Wow, that sound just now. I didn't know a human body could make a sound like that. Huh? I was just doing some stretches. Can't seem to do about making these noises nowadays. What do you mean you can't? That right there is the creaking sound of time's ravages, Sink. Oof. I know Dante's been turning the clock to rewind our time, but it feels like my joints are starting to grate. I know what you mean. I definitely don't feel as surprised as I used to. Maybe the pain from it repeatedly dying and reviving takes a toll after all. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, dying sure is a pain. That's when Hong Lu flippantly threw out an innocent comment amidst the complaining sinners.
Speaking of which, isn't it funny how Don Quixote is totally fine, even though she's hundreds of years old? She's got to be the oldest of us by a lot, right?
Hong Lu's unprompted catapulting for such a heavy subject brought the busy air inside the bus to a sudden stifling halt. I thought we were gonna take some time to actually broach a subject, but you just bulldozed through the whole mess, huh?
I must have made things awkward. I didn't realize everyone was so sensitive about their age. That's, 'tis not to concern thyself with. Be not so...
Of course, there was also someone who could not care less about the bus's air quality.
Oi, Scoot! That's my designated seat you're planting your ass in. I'll whack ya.
I'll whack you! I'll thwomp you! On the other hand, here's this guy without a care in the world. Makes you wonder if he even remembers what just happened. Well, maybe this is your chance to get back at him for treating you harshly. Don Quixote, I'm sure you can... Sink, I've never seen your eyes sparkle like that before.
I am quite fond of the current temperament of our company. Unless young Heathcliff here suddenly morphs into a villainous scoundrel, I have nary a wish to exact violence upon him, and... Right, now that's over with. Let's all shut up and keep the chinwag to a minimum, yeah?
Seems plenty villainously dickish to me. Anyways, am I the only one thinking that's about time we got the thing?
The thing?
Well, you know, the thing that we tried a while ago, but didn't get joined due to some unforeseen issues.
Death match.
Not that. Don't you remember? We even played volleyball by that big body of water. Contextual clues suggest that he's making a request for a vacation. Thank you, Russell. Yep, absolutely, yep. Let's all go to spa or something. Rex, get massages, loosen up our muscles some. Please? You still have expectations for our employers.
Aha! I recall that young Merceau had given thee quite the exquisite massage, hath he not?
I have an astute knowledge of the major muscle groups and nervous structures of the human body.
For many weeks following that massage, my body was deprived of any sensory stimulation. Thus understood it was the philosophy of Merceau's physical therapy. The most infallible methodology of convalescence from pain is to remove any and all stimulation, including that of pain.
That makes a lot of sense.
It's very Merceau. It seems that the time is here. Virgilius?
Dante!
I can't go deep enough.
Dante!
Grumble, grumble. Dante. Yes, I knew that this day would eventually come. The day's here.
Why is everyone acting so serious all of a sudden?
Rodion's observation is correct. While turning the clock does indeed turn the time, a certain degree of exacerbating fatigue cannot be alleviated. This necessitates that we employ a certain measure to verify the status of each sinner.
What could it possibly be that it needs this much build-up?
In other words, it is Dante. It is time for Limbus companies.
No, I get it.
Gulp. Dramatic gulping noise. Regular checkup. Regular checkup.
Regular checkup?
We did get a call from the higher-ups a while ago, requesting that we send the sinners in for a regular checkup. But it was repeatedly delayed due to several limiting circumstances on our end. They've been obnoxiously hounding us for quite some time. I was starting to get tired of explaining our absence. Checkup! What checkup? Don't be so on edge, Heathcliff. Dante, such proceedings are regular occurrences at most corporations.
I've never personally experienced it myself, but I'm looking to check in to see how we're doing health-wise. Turn around, getting ready to say, right, Ishmael? Only to come face to face with Ishmael's shocked expression, frozen onto her face. Wasn't expected. I thought Ishmael, for worldly experiences, would leap onto this opportunity to lecture us all about how things worked outside of Limbus Company. I was on a boat, don't you know?
The boat.
Regular checkups are. Oh, you're gearing up to explain what it is, Coolio. You got 30 seconds to wrap it up. Ready, set, go! No, not the regular checkup.
Miss Ishmael's expression seems to suggest otherwise, Miss Rodia. I did hear that some fixer offices or associations employ varying methodologies when it comes to regular checkups, depending on their characteristics.
Locked up until there's only one left standing. Locked. None of my colleagues the only key to escape. You're having a good time. What kind of checkup did she have to go through? Ishmael was the only one responding with a pale-faced, abject horror at the suggestion. Do you even understand what kind of regular checkup you're getting into? I'm asking if you're prepared to go through the regular checkup, no matter what happens in the process. Are you prepared to endure through everything that...
What's wrong with this bloke now? Mate's looking all pale.
I don't understand why everyone's making such a big deal out of this. I don't think it's that bad. I think we used to have annual health checkups back in school, too. What kind of checkups? It put us all in the same room measuring heights, weights, running some basic fitness tests.
Prithee, wherefore do they seek the measures of such characteristics?
As you really ask, a full knowledge analysis of each soldier status is indispensable intelligence for officers to have on hand. What soldiers? I was talking about my school.
Right, so that don't explain shite about what you need to know, that does it? Why'd they find it necessary to spray people with those stinky chemicals just to see if someone's got lice in their clothes?
He must have gone through his share of rough checkups too as a kid. I guess. They'll keep asking questions with most obvious answers. In fact, I've been wondering when they test us. Otis confidently marched up to the front of the other sinners with an assertive grin, as though she'd been waiting for this very moment. The true purpose of the checkup must be to elect a true authority amongst us. A true authority?
By your parlance, true authority, could it be that you are questioning whom among us is our leader?
But I'm standing right here. I'm going to request that you avoid plaguing yourself with any unnecessary misunderstandings about my suggestion, Executive Manager. Of course, I must preface this with the declaration that there cannot be an iota of doubt toward Executive Manager Dante's authority. Okay. Okay. But this was not always a topic of great contention among us. That which of us is most fit to command this squad of sinners? Isn't it Ishmael, or maybe Faust?
That's what I thought.
Everyone thought it was Ishmael or Faust except for Otis. This lack of cohesion is precisely why we always fail to face our enemies as a team. Always scrambling, always unprepared, always taken by surprise. You must always be ready to drop the ground and give 500 push-ups whenever your superior commands you to do so. Always maintain the willingness to sacrifice your well-being and life for the sake of the glorious victory of your allies. It's all missing. Where is your readiness? Where is your readiness for self-sacrifice?
Of course.
No one's arguing with you, Otis. Who are you even talking to?
Aha! So, to summarize, the regular checkup entails putting us all in a small room and making us fight to the last center standing?
I don't think so. Hopefully. Silence fell upon us at Honglu's succinct summary.
Battle Royale. I've been looking forward to this.
Fuck it.
Fuck it! I'll give you lot one hell of a fight! My fist used to be bloody infamous in the back streets.
We've already had this fight, Heathcliff. Fuck it. You lose. We've had fights between you guys a few times, and you've lost almost every time as you got the fucking sneak attack. Fine, so that's how we're doing this, huh? I'm ready to roll. Guys, this isn't, I hope. Okay, so where are we off to?
The the regular checkup takes place at...
The sinners seem to be under some serious misunderstandings about what the regular checkup entailed, but Faust had obviously long given up on correcting them.
The headquarters. The headquarters you speak of must be the headquarters of Limbus Company? Yes.
Ooh, we're finally getting to visit the headquarters, huh? A whole year after they hired us.
We should be right on time upon immediate departure. This instant, thou sayest? Yet mine heart is fain prepared. Prithee, allow us some time to prepare our travel provisions.
Where's the HQ anyway? Hopefully it's not too far from here.
Is a secret. However, I would like to inform you that it exists in a location inaccessible via Mephistopheles.
Oh, come on. How are we supposed to get there if you're not going to tell us where it is? Inaccessible via Mephistopheles? You're not about to suggest that we board the warp trains again, are you?
Fie, I shan't ever board the warp trains again. Indeed, we will not be boarding a warp train for this journey.
We're getting on the warp bus. So are we taking the back doors or something?
Yeah, good point. Let's take them doors instead.
Hey Raptor, how you doing? Tarak Makto? How's your day been?
A sound suggestion. However, in lieu of sufficient information regarding each door, the destination may hold an element of randomness. Or, due to the variable nature of its activation period, the resultant destination may not reflect our intended end coordinates. Or, an unexpected closure mispassage through the frame may behoove us to bid the company our last farewells and embark upon an untimely journey of no return. If we need to break a little earlier, we fine. We can. That's okay.
Okay. Are you sure this is a sound suggestion?
Ha! Then I'd rather take that bloody train instead. At least you won't remember what happened once it's over and done with. Battle Royale. So, further research was necessary to ensure safe transportation to the intended destinations.
Been tired, get rest. That's good. It's always nice to get rest. With the research, are you implying that you made modifications to the back door?
A close assessment. However, it would be more accurate to say that the back door was merely used as a reference.
How'd you make the time for research? Weren't you doing everything with us the whole time?
LCA and Faust established multiple communications with a certain New Wing aspirant company during the spare hours between our travels to garner multiple cooperation efforts regarding the stabilization of the back door.
A New Wing? Are they looking to take over L-Corp's vacancy or something?
Quite sharp, Gregor, but the direction of your intuition could be improved. It is a company seeking to seize the imminent vacancy of the ever-declining W Corp.
W Corp. Is that so? Yeah, that makes sense. Stories of W Corp's decline has been spreading more and more as of late. I'm not surprised that some companies would consider this to be an opportunity. Newspapers also feature op-eds regarding a possible management crisis at W Corp, with many of them discussing the mysterious disappearances as well. I see. So they've been furtively planning and preparing to take over W Corp's positions as a wing. But does the plant a wing even before it falls on stone? Now that's certainly peculiar. Must have something, a scheme perhaps, in the works, and to ally with such ambitious parties is the headquarters looking to start a war of the wings?
I, at this moment, am not privy to such details. Miss Otis, we needn't make predictions in such rashness.
I noticed the I instead of Faust.
Mm-hmm. Recall that W Corp has been mired in troubles both internal and external, having fallen to such desperation as to seek the assistance of our company. It is no wild presumption to predict that it shall crumble ere the advent of such violent pandemonium. For indeed, inefficiency is the bane of technology that brings ruination to those that fail to overcome it. Our research efforts, however, were quite efficient and successful. Its mechanisms are similar to that of the back door, but it eliminates the corridor, instead establishing a direct connection from one door to another. A portal, if you will.
Oh, so you resolved all the aforementioned side effects, then.
Not quite. Similar difficulties to the aforementioned cases were observed. Sometimes the accuracy of the target destination coordinates were lacking, or in other cases, the activation period would be cut short, causing the door to shut prematurely and amputate the subject as they were traversing between doors.
No, that sounds bad.
There has been much progress in the stabilization efforts, however, minimizing pentasection incident. Pentasection?
Big.
Being cut into 5 different pieces.
Pentasection.
Most recent incidents have been limited to bisections. Bisection certainly is an improvement over pentasection.
They both sound equally awful to me.
I would not behold mine own left and right shoes so cruelly sundered, forced to be so far apart upon our coming to the headquarters. Dante. Well, well. All this idle chatter of unnecessary concerns tells me that your bus life may have been too uneventful lately. Sorry? The Virgilia's voice kills my throat.
Yeah, you got us. Gargle
Looks like the
rocks.
research arrived while you were wasting time.
I saw a large and unfamiliar vehicle through the window. Is that the vehicle? It's got no windows, though.
How tiresome. Now, off the bus.
How long is, this... We have 14.
What time is it now?
8?
Do you want to just do one more and then we can call it if you need to go?
Sure, yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot that. Time zones and shit.
That's fair, no problem.
Once we disembarked the bus, we made our way into this unfamiliar vehicle of sorts. Its interior was mostly metallic, filled to the brim with convoluted-looking machines, and on the opposite end of the entrance, a massive door loomed over. This is...
Assistance from P-Corp in the process of developing this device was indispensable.
Wait, that means...
In cohorts with young Cisara, are you? Hoy day! Much did I aspire to regale her with the tale of the contract's glorious completion of mine heroism and bravery. 'Tis quite unfair of thee to meet her all by thy lonesome, young Faust. Your concerns will be taken into account next time.
Oh, seem relieved.
Ah, worry thee not, for thou hast availed us of the sights of Limbus Company headquarters, thy tit hath been tatted for. There are numerous reasons for which you were not yet allowed into the headquarters, but as it would be a fruitless effort to explicate them all, we will not cover that subject here.
Yeah, right, we're not saying there no lecture.
The primary reason is, however, that there were several limitations to bringing the members of our department to the headquarters brought upon by frequent transness movements and irregular scheduling of our missions.
Why do you say all that if you could explain anyway? Wait, more importantly, what's that about collaborative P Corp? Boy, here we go again.
P Corp Singularity can be summarized by the following 4 words: expansive space warping technology.
Oh, right. Didn't you say that Miss Sara told you something about how the principal P Corp Singularity is a lot like how La Mancha Land works? Right. La Mancha Land was much larger on the inside than I looked from the outside. Oh yeah, I've been meaning to ask. Don't other wings already make liberal use of different kinds of space expanding singularities? It's, how should I put this? Is it a bit too mundane of a C-Tech for P Corp to call space manipulation its unique thing?
That was quite the intelligent question.
Applause! You used your brain, Ishmael. Good job. You didn't bring up boat.
But did you know she was a sailor?
Compliments. Oh, nice.
Ishmael is correct in suggesting that the technology to expand a given space is a commonly employed technology by other wings as well.
We give Ishmael all this shit. She hasn't brought up boats for like 3 cantos.
Yeah, we're being very unfair. An example of one such invention making use of this space expansion technology but isn't a P Corp Singularity would be Mephistopheles. The ultimate purpose of P Corp's space expansion technology is to create the safest place in the world. A perfectly protected construct, its interior sheltered from the world outside no matter how severely its exterior is battered. To have a sound structural integrity no matter what, its interior is safe from any and all harm. Therefore, the more expensive the P Corp product is, the safer its interior is from damaging outside conditions, such as extreme pressure or shock. Perhaps the way in which the interior is completely insulated from the outside is comparable to a full disconnect from the outside world by sheltering in a separate dimension. In conclusion, the exterior of this vehicle utilizes P Corp Singularity, which means that it can protect its interior from all forms of impact, not to mention that it has enough room to hold more than 13 people inside.
Don't dimensional trucks or containers also transport things to other dimensions? Huh? Sync, why are you freezing up all of a sudden? It was this creepy story used to circulate among kids back when I was in school. Here's how it goes. So a Deviant Association employee makes a delivery to a house and looks away for a second. And a curious kid crawls into their courier trunk and... I'm gonna stop the story here. Look, the story kept me up at night for a whole week, okay? I couldn't stop having nightmares about that scenario when... Hey, come on. Sometimes a story's just a story. Not necessarily.
Unfortunately, the story that inspired Sinclair's week-long nightmares was most likely an accurate retelling of a true story. Several regulations were added to HANA and Deviant Association's rules to prevent cases of people being stored in dimensional containers. From a certain perspective, it may be said that the warp technology employed by W Corp shares a degree of similitude. The parallel lies in the fact that it also transports humans to a different dimension, the difference being that they are packaged in a safer manner. Therefore, perhaps enough of a connection exists to say that they operate on the same scale.
Anywho, the point is that we'll all have access to headquarters as long as we have this vehicle thingy, right? This will certainly make the logistics of communication supply much more convenient. One question, however, how does the company plan to move this instrument, as I expect that would be much upon its own? Has a detail been hashed out yet?
No. In order to establish a more tangible level of communication with Limbus Company headquarters, an effective means of transportation such as this vehicle will be installed in the nests across the city. In summary, an efficient means of transportation such as this vehicle here, developed using P Corp and the aspirant W Corp technology, will gradually be installed at various points across the city.
In every nest?
Of course not. The technology is still experimental. It is astronomically expensive to install and operate.
Your mic didn't pick up the first part, so it went
Dante!
Virgilius gave us a firm clarification.
Activating now.
Now syncers of various machines and contraptions within the vehicle, and the giant door from earlier began to tremble, making a loud noise.
Wherefore is that gate over yonder shuddering so? Energies, now linked, are routing toward that gate.
The gauge displays around the glowing door filled as the door began to slowly open.
Entering now.
We're fully open. Faust made a way inside. That goes just another door. But, well, let's follow her inside. It was a bizarre and incomprehensible noise of machines coupled with low droning noises.
Yes, we have arrived. Welcome to the Limbus Company headquarters. This
place is teeming with people dressed in all sorts of odd outfits walking briskly between their busy schedules. I hear heavy doors opening and closing from here and there, alongside that odd sensation I've been feeling from time to time.
is the floor of the LCE department.
LCE? Hopefully we'll get to proudly shine through the HQ's front gate one day.
One day.
One day. Okay, I'm sorry, I fucked up with time zones and shit.
It happens. There's more time this week.
Yeah, we're to this week, and yeah. So thank you for coming tonight, Jim. Thank you for coming, and hopefully we will see you for the next one. Have a good night. We'll see you then.